minus half. I don't know how the
Welcome in to Energy U23 FC action here on a Sunday night from Norman, Oklahoma. We're just about set for kickoff here. Tyler McComas and Neil Ferguson here with you as the OKC Energy FC U23 try to move to 4-0 on the year as they take on Mississippi Brilla once again. These two teams matched up Friday night right here at the Norman High Soccer Complex, and Neil, pretty dominant performance by the OKC Energy. Took home a 3-1 win, and really kind of from the opening whistle, pretty much dominated both halves of play. A few scoring chances throughout the match for Brilla, but not much to show for it. Probably the best overall performance of the year for the Energy last Friday night.
Yeah, no doubt. They came out flying out the blocks. They kept the ball really well on Friday evening, and they didn't really give Brilla a chance. They had, as you say, a couple of long shots, but for Spenlove that's okay if they limit a team to a full game, just have a couple of shots. I'm sure I'll be hoping for a similar performance tonight, and the Brilla coach, I'm sure, will have had some harsh words to say to the boys on Friday, so it'll be interesting to see how they react tonight.
In the opening minute here from Norman, Oklahoma, and a quick turnaround for both teams like we just talked about. It was the Energy taking a 3-0 win on Friday night. It's the second game. This team will basically play a 4-game series. Played Friday night here in Norman, playing tonight here in Norman. Both teams will hit the road, go back to Mississippi for a 2-game set as well. That one's played out. It's going to be a Brilla throw coming up. Trying to get something going is Brilla. Didn't have a lot of possession at all on Friday night. For the most part, Energy pretty much controlled the ball the entire match. And contact there, push off, no whistle.
Yeah, much better start for Brilla tonight. Keeping the ball a little bit better, using the surface. Friday night was a little bit slippery and a little bit wet underfoot. Tonight it's just nowhere near as bad. Still a little bit wet, but perfect playing conditions. So Brilla will be hoping for a change and to capitalise on this start.
Early contact here in early action. No fouls called as of yet. It's going to be played out here in the middle of the field. See if the Energy can get something going. Possibly their first chance. It's a weak shot on goal, and it's going to be wide. Goal kick coming up for Brilla.
Yeah, good football by Jamie Campbell and Garrett Wells there. Just playing a little 1-2 round about the defender. And Jamie's just snatched at his shot, taking a little bit too early, and not a very good attempt on goal.
Starters tonight for the Energy: Michael Nelson back at goalkeeper, Devontae DeBose at defender, Hella Sidibe at midfield, Josh Taylor at midfield, Noah Keats back at midfield once again, Ben Conway at midfield, Mauro Chicaro at forward, Garrett Welch at defender, Owen Hoskins at defender, Jamie Campbell at midfield, and Daniel O'Keefe at defender as well. Starting to think, Neil, that the lineup that's out there right now may be the best starting lineup that they have. Now,
yeah, for sure.
4 games in.
4 games in is a good amount of time to assess your starters and your players and who you want coming off the bench, etc. But Spenlove's got a good team out there. The starting 11 is very good, and he's got strength and depth. He has a lot of players off the bench that bring quality to the team and don't really drop tempo, which is good.
See Mauro Chicaro trying to make a play on the ball. He has 3 goals on the season, has scored in every single game so far this year. See a whistle. Should be a free kick coming up for Brilla.
Yeah, I think we've got Sebastian Pineda back in at right back tonight. He played all of Friday night's game at right back, had a really good game. He didn't start the 2 games before that, but he's obviously showed in the last game that he's worth it, and he's got the nod again tonight from coach.
Free kick upcoming for Brilla. Here in the 3rd minute of action, no score. See if the Energy can get an early goal in the first 6 minutes, which they've been able to do in the first 2 home games of the year, including on Friday night, and that one just off the top post.
Yeah, good delivery. Balls. I'm not sure if anyone's got contact on that, but seemed to hit the crossbar and bounce over. A little bit of a let off for Energy there as Brilla have a good chance to put the ball in the back of the net in the first 5 minutes.
So an early break for the Energy. Goal kick upcoming for Michael Nelson. Could have easily found itself in the back of the net and a 1-0 advantage for the Brilla.
Yeah, the coach has got to be happy for Brilla. The first 5, they've came out fighting. They've came out showing that 3-0 win on Friday night was either just lucky or the Brilla had an off night. So I'm sure it looks like it's going to be a better game tonight.
It's played out. It should be an Energy throw. It was Hela Sidibe. Sidibe is going to be on the throw.
Throwing for the Energy.
Tries to find Mauro Chicaro here. Contact.
Yeah, it was given a foul. Adam Butler's just getting a little bit anxious to get over the top of Morrow there. He's just got to stand his ground, let Morrow face his own goal and not get turned. Just getting too tight there.
Free kick coming up. Here comes Josh Taylor. Looks like he's going to take the kick here.
Yeah, again, Josh had a great game on Friday night, so I'm sure coach will be hoping for another game similar tonight as he sets up to whip the ball in the box.
Comes Josh Taylor. Here in the 5th minute of action. Crosses it in. It's played back. Energy trying to regroup here. Get a possible chance up.
The linesman's got his flag up here, but the ref hasn't noticed. And he's just taking it down.
Whistle on the play.
Yeah, he's given a high boot there as Butler's come through to header it, and Sebastian Pineda's just lifted his foot a little bit high, dangerous play, but nothing too much going at the start of the game. Brilla had the first opportunity, but apart from that, it's been pretty equal.
Equal play so far, but just like Neil mentioned, a near goal opportunity just a couple minutes ago from Brilla. Fortunate break for the Energy. We're still tied at 0 here in the 6th minute of action. Comes Chicaro. Excuse me, Josh Taylor. It's going to be played out like it was Owen Hoskins and a Brilla throw.
Yeah, again, we've got Owen Hoskins and Daniel O'Keefe at the centre-back again tonight. They're really striking up a partnership, commanding 2 defenders at the back, and it's been really proven worthy for the Energy, as they know they've got those 2 guys at the back who'll clean up any mess that happens in front of them.
Noah Keats is back in the starting lineup tonight, and he was just named Team of the Week yesterday, PDL Team of the Week, after his performances against St. Louis in the opener where he had 2 goals, and his exceptional performance in the home opener last Sunday against Albuquerque. So big.
Yeah, good opportunity here. Morrow just squares up Butler and sets him off.
Contact.
Oh, he's getting it right on the edge.
And they're going to get a foul call.
Yeah, Noah Keats could play. Quality tackle from Sebastian Pineda to start it.
Just mentioned Noah Keats as he made the PDL Team of the Week. And he forces contact. There will be a foul call, so a great opportunity here in the 7th minute of action for the Energy.
Yeah, we've seen Morrow take one of these free kicks a little bit further out in the home opener. Swung it in straight in the top bag, so I'm sure Spenler will be hoping for the exact same tonight. Great opportunity here.
It's definitely a spot where Morrow has been extremely deadly. Again, he has scored in the first 3 games of the season so far. Looking to add the 4th here. Here comes left foot to it. It's blocked by the Brilla.
Yeah, just a little bit too close to the goal to get up and down, so he's tried to go under the wall. Good strike, but strong defence by Brilla.
Throw in for Brilla. Hela Sidibe trying to make a play on the ball. Josh Taylor contact, and that'll be a foul call.
Yeah, good foul by Josh. Brilla were getting a little bit ahead of steam there and starting to attack, so he's fouled them, got the team back in, and get 10 men behind the ball.
So Brilla will control it in the 6th minute of action. Even play so far throughout. Both teams have had chances of their own.
Good play by Ben Conway, just jumping on that mistake by Bria as Morrow attacks forward. Tried to slip in Jamie Campbell, but just a little bit behind him.
It was a possible chance for the Energy. Morrow trying to dish it off there, but it was intercepted. Nice header by Hillis Adibe. He's going to run on the near side here.
Yep,
Could be looking for a cross. He does, and a nice defensive play by Bria.
Yeah, good play there by Ben Conway, and Sidibe just interchanging as Ben stays back, puts forward Sidibe, and Butler clears up at the back.
Corner coming up for the Energy here in the 9th minute of action.
Corner kick for the Energy.
The story of the first half on Friday night, you kind of alluded to it earlier. It was the playing conditions. Guys slipping all over the place. Much better playing conditions here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I think Energy have went for the blue shorts tonight because I'm pretty sure their white shorts are no longer white.
They're ruined.
So we'll see tonight. It looks a lot better underfoot. There's a couple of elbows and a couple of hands are getting thrown in there with Jamie Campbell trying to mix it up with the keeper. Big Silly and Thompson's taking no nonsense and trying to get Jamie out of there.
We're 10 minutes in as we're awaiting a corner. Here, ball comes in. Played by Bria, loose ball. Trying to put it in. Open goal, and it's in the back of the net.
Again, it's Owen Hoskins with the first goal of the night. The centre back to score in one game, never mind 2 games in a row, is it's really good going.
Bria makes the initial contact on the cross. The ball gets free, and Owen Hoskins able to put it in the back of the net. And for the 3rd straight game, the Energy strike early for a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, quality. Jamie Campbell's hobbling back here. Absolute shank. He's lost his shoe in the midriff, and Owen Hoskins comes in at the back post and sticks it in the goal. Good start. Bria obviously losing 3-0 the other night and made a good first 5-7 minutes of the game, and losing that goal has got to kill them. I'm sure the coach will not be happy once again.
So it was the Energy that struck first last Friday night against Mississippi Brilla in the 5th minute by guess who, Neil? Owen Hoskins.
Yeah, quality. As I said, for a centre back to score in one game is pretty remarkable, never mind 2. So he's definitely helping him with the goal scoring, trying to get that golden boot.
So here we go, 11 minutes of action. Goal in the 10th minute by Owen Hoskins.
Yeah, Bria have just got to get the ball back down as they're doing just now. Just keep it and start playing again the football that they were playing the first 5 minutes. They started really well. They can't get their heads down after losing that goal.
Trying to have another opportunity coming up here.
Yeah, good ball by Noah, puts Jamie in behind.
Keep it in play, and he's not able to.
Just runs it out. It's a good ball by Noah and a good option for Jamie going over the top. He's just got to control it a little bit better and try and get that cross in.
We just mentioned Noah Keats made the team of the week for the first week of action, and you got to think the way that Owen Hoskins has performed really on the offensive end, defensive end as well. He's got a chance to make that team this next coming week as well.
Yeah, for sure. Him and his partnership with Daniel have really been quality, and the fact that he's jumped up with 2 goals might put him in there for team of the week for sure. I'm sure Noah Keats will be sniffing around to get back in that team as well. Yeah,
absolutely.
Showing some real talent and getting rewarded by the coach. He's the captain of the team and obviously taking the team by charge, and he's a leader out there, showing them like a good performance and clearly a quality player. 13th
minute of action here. 1-0. Energy FC U23 over Mississippi Brilla. Energy come in at 3-0 on this young season. Brilla is 2-2 on the year with 6 points. Midland Odessa Sockers FC, they are currently in first place in the Mid-South Division with a 5-1 record. They have 15 points on the year. Contact, and there will be a foul on Josh Taylor.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit physical, and there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe a little bit further out is a better foul, but obviously it feels that he was just using his shoulder in there. It's a chance for Bria though. We noticed it in the last game, in the last 5 minutes. Whipped the ball in, it's hit the crossbar, so energy need to be switched on. Daniel O'Keefe and Owen Hoskins have got to make sure that their defence is solid. They can't let another one slip like that.
Cross comes in for Bree, and that's going to be played long, and an easy goal kick coming up for the Energy. Not exactly what you want there on that chance.
No, not quite. Trying to whip it in back post, can see what he's trying to do, just putting too much on it.
So Michael Nelson played this ball out, looking for his second straight shutout as he got one Friday night after a 3-0 Energy FC U23 win. It was Raul Benit trying to jockey for position. And it'll be an Energy throw.
Throw in for the Energy.
Do you have any inside information on us, Neil, on what the club did yesterday on their off day in between matches?
Yeah, well, I know Bria just had a little jog and a little stretch. I spoke to a couple of the Energy lads, and one of the boys a couple went for a massage, and I said just jogging and stretching, making sure that they were eating the right food, and as I say, the Energy didn't meet as a team, but individually they were told what to do, and obviously Bria were as a team as it's their away game, so they just went for a jog and a stretch, and I spoke to a couple of Energy lads who got a couple of massages and had a chilled out day.
Nice head by Morrow. That's going to be played out by Bria. Throw in for the Energy. Here comes Hellas Sidibe trying to play it quick. Have a whistle.
Coming offside.
Offsides. Again, Midland Odessa right now, they lead the Mid-South Division with a 5-1 record, 15 points on the year. The OKC Energy U23, they're at 3-0 on the year. They're at second place in the division with a 3-0 record. Mississippi Brilla behind them at 2-2. Albuquerque Soul FC is at 1-4 on the year. And St. Louis FC U23 currently at 0-4 on the season.
Yeah, it's been a strong start for Energy. Speaking to a player for Mississippi Brilla, I said this is the best outfit that they've played so far. Obviously got quality in their team, and if they can keep playing like this, I'm sure it'll be an interesting season going forward and hopefully making it into the playoffs.
Into the 16th minute, Michael Nelson will play this one out. The SMU product from Katy, Texas. Energy trying to control the ball here once again.
Yeah, this is good smart play from the Energy, just keeping the ball, killing it off a little bit, not letting Bria get anything going. Pulls them out as they switch play from side to side. It creates gaps for players like Morrow and Keats and players like that who just can get forward and find those gaps.
Nice play there by Morrow. Here he comes, possible chance coming up for the Energy. Shot on goal, and it's in the back of the net! And another early goal for the OKC Energy as they take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a quality strike. He's let the ball come across his body and he's put it back across the goal. Not really sure what the goalkeeper's doing there. Didn't really make a dive or a save. I think he thought it was going wide. It's nestled straight in the bottom bag. Quality finish by Noah.
So Noah Keats
on the goal,
who just made the team of the week in the PDL this last week, he adds a goal here in the 17th minute. And I'm with you, Neil. I don't know if you felt the same way. Just judging off the keeper's reaction, I thought that shot was going to be well wide, didn't have a chance to find the net. And it just so happens the Energy have a 2-0 lead here.
Yeah, definitely. It looks as if, and that's the way it happens, as the ball comes across your body and you go for the other post. It looks as if it's a squaff and a little bit wide, but nestled straight in the bottom bag, and I'm sure Noah knew it was going there the whole time.
Kind of started off with a really nice defensive play by Mauro Chiquero.
Yeah, he's just picked up Cillian Thompson in the middle, who's a little bit sloppy. Is Bria panicking a little bit here, and a little bit of a circus at the back going on.
Circus at the back. Oh, possible chance if Mauro can keep that in bounds. Yeah. He does.
Good
possible cross coming up here.
Good touch by Jamie.
In the box, shot on goal, saved, but it will be an Energy corner.
Much better from the goalkeeper there, making sure of his angles, putting the ball out wide. If you're in doubt, there's no point in just watching it and making yourself look silly. So he's got a good save on this as Jamie Campbell had a good shot on goal.
So the last 10 minutes for the Energy have been very, very high quality. Kind of more of the same that we saw Friday night, as Josh Taylor will take this corner.
Corner kick for the Energy.
Yeah, Mississippi need to watch that they don't get carried away and don't start panicking too much. As we've seen there, the ball's in the air and it's...
Corner comes in, trying to get a header. That one's going to be wide.
It's kept in by the big man, Daniel.
Daniel O'Keefe keeping it alive, keeping the attack for the Energy.
Hella to deliver the ball again.
And that's got to be a foul, and it is.
Yep. Smart play by Hella. He knows he's not really going anywhere. Gets his body in between the ball and the man, and the man's got to foul him. Good play.
Foul called on number 10, Sergio Rojo for Mississippi Brilla.
Yeah, as I was saying, the Brilla didn't start too badly. First 5 minutes they were okay. Kept the ball well. Now they just need to switch on, get the ball on the ground and just relax. They can't really get carried away. There's still plenty of time left in a football match.
Ball comes in from Josh Taylor. Played long. Keeper could have a save on it, and he does.
Yeah, Josh has played that with a little bit too much height on it. Came back down with snow on it, and the keeper's come out and collected.
Brilla looked like they were trying to play that one fast and trying to get some numbers on the offensive end. They've got to come up with a couple more chances here. Already down 2-0 as we just crossed the 20th minute of play.
Yeah, quality play by the Energy, as you can look here and see, is as soon as one person gets it, it's 2 or 3 people pressing. It's not just one person pressing and getting passed round about. 2 or 3 of them go and they win the back pretty much instantaneously. It's quality play by the Energy.
Throw in for the Energy.
Chance to get Hella Sidibe here down the line.
There he is, Hella Sidibe from Mali, Africa. His previous club was the Boston Victory. Trying to play that one in. Keeper's going to have a play on it. That's Brendan Lidgway. Tough go of it early on here in the first 20 minutes. Made a couple plays here in the last few possessions. As Hella Sidibe is going to control that one once again. Plays it back to Michael Nelson. Not what Michael Nelson wanted here, as Brilla's got a chance, and nice defensive play once again by the Energy.
Yeah, Garrett Welch has got the nod again tonight to sit in front of the defence. Hold the midfield and just let Noah and Josh go on and do their thing. Done a quality job of that on Friday.
Ball's deflected, still possible chance, and lost out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick.
Spenlove's going off his head down at the bottom here, trying to get a handball for that. Not really sure. I think his hand was a little bit too close to his body to call a handball, but Ben still had a chance to drive and just takes too big of a touch to get in behind.
Not sure how you feel, Neil. This is a really good offensive team, but the strength of this Energy club may be their back line. Really, really solid plays so far this season in the back. Yeah,
definitely. The game we've seen against Albuquerque was a little bit ropey and there was some gaps. They seem to have filled that gap at right back with Sebastian Pineda, who's been quality the 2 games, game in 22 minutes that we've seen of him. And as I keep mentioning, Daniel and Owen at the back, quality and strength and depth, and don't really lose a ball in the air. And also Hella Sidibe providing some pace and some cover, sometimes gets caught up in position, but he quickly gets in behind and definitely a solid back 4.
Possible play in the corner. It is going to be a corner coming up for the Energy. And it just seems, Neil, that every time Brilla has possession, it normally ends quickly, and the Energy are right back on the attack once again.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying about the pressing numbers. They don't just press with one person who can be passed around about easily. There's 2, maybe 3 players pressing that ball, and that's their first aim. Get that ball back and then keep possession.
Cross is headed out by Brilla.
Good play by Ben Colmy, just getting back out to Noah Keats, who can try and take a touch and deliver here.
Trying to keep it on their end of the field are the Energy here. Trying to go in the middle. That one's deflected away. Here's Hella Sidibe trying to keep the possession alive, and he will. Back to Daniel O'Keefe.
Yeah, it's not really where you want Daniel O'Keefe playing left midfield, but he's done a good job. As Josh drives forward, I'm sure he's going to have a shot.
There's Josh Taylor. He's going to rip a shot, and it's just deflected over the net.
Yeah, quality strike. You could see as soon as he picked up that ball, picked up a bit of speed, and all he wanted to do was shoot. Keeper's done well to parry that one over the top.
We've seen Josh Taylor here in the early season really has a lot behind it when he rips a shot, and you're exactly right, Neil. As soon as he took a few dribbles in, you knew that he was going to rip a shot there, and he did just that. It's going to end up in a corner, and Josh Taylor's going to take the corner here in the 23rd minute of action with the OKC Energy FC U23 leading it 2-0. Cross comes in for Taylor, played out by Brilla.
Brilla doing a good job of marking that front six area, but this corner taker, they've got to get the ball up and over, try and get Big Daniel and Owen in the back post and get something on them rather than hit the front post.
So it'll be an Energy throw.
Throw in for the Energy.
24th minute of action here from Norman High, here in Norman, Oklahoma.
Again, you can see Coach Spenlove on the sideline here, barking out orders, always talking, always wanting the team to do better. They're 2-0 up within 25 minutes, and he's still telling them about a sloppy throw-in the final third, which is quality, and it shows the ability that he clearly sees in his team.
Here we go here. Here's Brilla. Possible cross coming in. Nice defensive play. Hella Sidibe trying to win the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Looks like that will be a Brilla throw coming up. Yeah,
good defensive job there by Ben Conway, just getting in behind and making that solid play. Hella Sidibe just covering up.
Whistle and a foul call as we just about got hit. Luckily that window was down. Morrow just rips a shot.
Yeah, Morrow's clearly not happy with the commentary we've been giving him the last couple of days. He's trying to knock us out.
Morrow just, I mean, I'm telling you, Neil, if that window isn't there, we heard the announcements before to pretty much watch your face during the game.
Yep.
And my face would have taken a casualty on that. I mean, that was, Morrow just ripped that as hard as he could up here.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration there as Ben got cleaned up in a tackle, and he's obviously not happy with the referee, so he decided to take it out on the two excellent commentators, but we'll let that one slide.
Here in the 25th minute, it was a goal by Owen Hoskins in the 10th minute to lead the scoring off, and it was another goal in the 17th minute by Noah Keats to get us to 2-0.
When we were talking about the defensive energy, forgot to mention Garrett Welch, the player who sits in front of the back four, allows the two attacking midfielders, Noah Keats and Josh Taylor, to get on the ball, get forward as he just sits there. Makes a little triangle with Daniel and Owen. It's a quality back five there.
The Energy once again trying to cross. On the attack once again.
Again, the Brilla don't seem to have much going forward. They seem to be, as soon as they get forward, they'll lose the ball and then they're back on the defensive foot, as we see it happen again. And the Energy go away and attack.
Just as Neil was talking about, here come the Energy once again. On the move once again. Here in the 26th minute. Ben Conway trying to cross it into Mauro Chikero, and that's Brennan Ledgeway making a play on the ball, the goalkeeper.
Good defensive play by Morrow there. He's noticed that Jamie's playing striker for a little bit there. He's dropped in left midfield and stopped the early attack. Quality play and just showing that soccer knowledge.
There's Noah Keats in the middle of the field. A little bit of contact there with Owen Hoskins. Whistle called. Energy will keep possession. And you've had the big club, the OKC Energy, in Oklahoma City. They've been on quite a roll here this season.
Yeah, I've watched quite a few of their games, and they were worried they had 4 or 5, I think 4 games in 10 days, and that can go one or two ways. It's obviously went the better of the two ways. They've got momentum, and I believe they're unbeaten in 10 games, which is quality, and I'm sure the under-23s are hoping to emulate that form.
So between both clubs, neither have suffered a loss this season.
Yeah, I think as I say, that's quality for the whole outfit, the whole team, to be in such high standings and showing that they're the better team in Oklahoma City as they beat the rival OKC the other night, which was a quality performance for the first team.
See a cross coming up here for the Energy. Do you think that helps this club, the U23 club, the fact that the big club up the street is playing so well and kind of dominating here through the first 10 matches, do you think that helps at all?
Yeah, for sure. If you're seeing an unsuccessful club above you, you don't really want to progress, and some of these boys can make it into that team.
So cross comes in, another play by Ledgeway.
Yeah, so if you're seeing that they're doing well, and that's something you want to be a part of, so when it comes out to your games, and as we've seen quite a few times, Jimmy Nielsen and some of the assistants are out here. They're taking mental notes. They're realising who's a player and who could possibly come up and help them maybe after the PDL season's done. Along with Coach Spenlove, who's obviously a first team coach. I'm sure he'll be mentioning a few names to Coach Nielsen, and that's for sure. If you can see a team that's good and you can possibly progress into, it definitely gives you a boost and some confidence to go on and play.
Comes Bria once again. Hella Sidibe is going to win that ball. Tries to sell the call. No whistle. And there's contact there. Will be a foul on Bria. Free kick coming up for the Energy. That was Ben Conway who initiated the contact.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing there. He wasn't getting away from him, so if you leave your leg behind and then take a little fall over, make sure it's sellable, then you'll get the foul and gets energy out of the tough position.
As we are 30 minutes in, first half action. Energy FC U23 lead it 2-0 over Mississippi Brilla. Energy 2-0 at home on the season, 3-0 overall, trying to move to 4-0. Get their 12th point of the year. Comes possible chance for Brilla. Nice defensive play once again.
Yeah,
Energy trying to clear it out.
Got it well, sitting in front of the defence.
Whistle called.
Yeah, I think it's been given as a handball there.
And another nice defensive series for the Energy. Yeah. Looked like a possible chance coming up for Brilla, one of the better ones that they've had in the last 10 to 15 minutes, and just well executed defensively.
Yeah, they're driving at goal, and Garrett's in there just to mess things up, break up play. He's not really, maybe not a ball player, maybe not getting on the ball too much, but he does his job. If you don't really notice him playing, that means he's done his job.
It's headed off by Brilla. Sergio Rojo in the middle of the field. Contact from Josh Taylor.
Yeah, good play. It's just shoulder to shoulder, one man stronger than another.
Brilla really wanted a foul call on that. They look upset on their sideline.
Yeah.
No foul call here. Here comes the Energy once again. Trying to get across.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Contact there.
Jamie's just got to be a little bit smarter there. Get other players involved. Don't go chasing the ball like a dog, and get his centre midfielders. Get Morrow on the ball. There, he's giving himself too much to do.
Again, this is the second game of a 4-game set between these two clubs. Energy won the first game Friday night right here in Norman, Oklahoma, 3-0. Two teams will hit the road for 2 games at Mississippi Brilla at Traceway Park. Friday, June 10th, 7 o'clock start, and Sunday, June 12th, a 7 o'clock start as well.
Yeah, again, 2 games in 1 weekend's quick turnaround. This time Mississippi might have a little bit of an advantage as they've got their home play and they can do their own thing. This Morrow's got a good chance if he slips in. Ben Conway here has got a good chance to finish.
There goes, he get a foot on it, yeah, and a really nice play by the keeper.
Quality save by the keeper. Butler's got a little bit involved there with Morrow. Morrow's come out stronger, came out with the ball and slipped in Ben Conway, who should have converted and made it 3-0.
The Energy won't be back in the Oklahoma City area until Saturday, June 25th, when they take on St. Louis FC U23 at Taft Stadium for a noon start time. Morrow getting into it a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a little bit handsy from both guys there. Referee's got to book both players there.
Yellow card issued.
He's only booked Morrow there, but for me, he's got to book the Mississippi player. It's just a bit silly. But that's alright, that's soccer, and people can get involved like that. Referee's done well.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary as far as frustration for Morrow so far in the first 33 minutes of action?
Nah, he's been involved. He gets the ball. Most things go through him as they try and play the ball as they try and let him hold the ball up. And to be honest, I don't think he gets frustrated. As Ben comments, quality defensive play.
Ben Conway, great defensive play. Got a chance for a shot on goal. Tries to make a move, and it's poked away here.
Just a little bit unlucky there. He's tried to cut and fell over. But that all comes from him defensively doing his job. And again, he's missed the opportunity, and he's the first one to win the ball back.
Throw in for
You're never going to have to question the effort of Ben Conway. That's something that we've seen here the first few games of the season. Effort is always there, always trying to make play on the ball no matter where he's at on the field.
Yeah, and I think that goes for the whole Energy team. And I think that starts from the coach. If you don't give 100% effort, you're coming off straight away. He doesn't take any nonsense, and I think that's quality because it brings the best out in all his players. He knows he's got quality players on the bench. He knows he's got the talent to bring on and substitute pretty much anyone on the field. So if you're not working hard and you're not trying to get back, sure as heck, I'm sure you get subbed.
Brilla had a great chance at about the 7th minutes of the match, just off the top post of the goal. But really, since then, I don't know if they've had a shot on goal since then, Neil.
Nah, they've struggled again tonight. For the first 35 minutes, they've struggled to get on the ball and struggled to hit the target. Things are getting a little bit chippy out there as Mississippi are getting frustrated with some of the tackles that are being allowed to slide. Good defensive play again by Energy. As you can see, the Mississippi players are really getting pretty annoyed with the referee here.
Another whistle call, free kick for the Energy.
I tell you what, Tyler, on Friday evening I spoke to a couple of Mississippi players and I heard that the coach went absolutely berserk at half time. So much so that the English fella didn't even understand his Scottish coach. So I'm sure it'll be interesting this time as they're 2-0 down instead of 1. I'm sure the Americans and the South Americans in the team will have absolutely no idea what he's saying. And he's got a big task ahead of him to try and either change something or just get these players up for it to come out in the second half.
Well, if he was that upset at halftime after a 1-0 deficit, how upset was he at the conclusion of the game when they lose 3-0?
I don't think he spoke to anyone. I think he took the approach where if he spoke to anyone he would say something he might regret, so he decided to go straight on the bus himself and let the players do what they do.
We see Litchway coming up with a nice play in the 36th minute. I don't think it's been an issue effort for Brilla. I just think throughout the first 2 games they've just been outclassed a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes that happens, but there's ways to go about it. There's formations to change. There's personnel on the bench that we haven't seen yet that could maybe offer something more than the players that are out there just now. But they're definitely giving 100%, which you can't fault. But throughout the Energy team, there's quality. There is definite class in this team, and for me, they're going to go far in this season.
Really nice play in the middle of the field, stolen away. Looks like that's Hella Sidibe again. Another nice move. Trying to get it up to Chikero, which he does. Here comes Morrow.
Yeah, that tackle was always coming. He's getting very frustrated.
A lot of contact there. Finally, the whistle blows as Hella Sidibe still down on the ground.
Yeah, Ignacio Flores got quite annoyed there. Hella Sidibe's absolutely done him. He's flicked it over him as he slid in. You could see him chasing him down, and you knew that tackle was getting aimed for Sidibe or Morrow. Referee's just got to make sure he's on top of this.
So Sidibe still on the ground here in the 37th minute. He's up now, trying to walk it off.
Yeah, it's a little bit of play acting, a little bit of wanting some attention. He's good.
Josh Taylor will take the free kick.
Good chance here to whip the ball in the box.
Crosses in, trying to head it in. Played high by Brilla. Heading it back into the middle. Energy controlling it and played out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, the referee's giving a throw, so it's a chance for Energy to press in here and keep them in the box.
Will be a throw for Brilla.
Throw in for Mississippi.
Bria just trying to play it out here. Energy control it once again. Here's Keats. Plays it back to Chicaro. Josh Taylor. Here comes Morrow again. Contact, and that'll go out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for Bria.
Yeah, good play by Josh Taylor and Noah Keats there. Ben Conway and Morrow all linking up just in a little 5-10 yard space. You can definitely see the frustration in Ignacio's face for the number 2 for Mississippi. Really getting quite annoyed out there. Good ball across as Sebastian, good defending by Sebastian there. Thought he might have just got caught under the ball, but he's done well.
And was that one played out of bounds?
Yeah. Throw into Mississippi's in the final third, maybe a chance to get the ball in the box. As you notice right now, they're trying to find a goal, they're trying to go forward, and they've maybe got, 3 players in the box. There's got to be more of an offensive image and more of a offensive thought to Mississippi as they try and get some goals here.
There's another yellow card coming out.
Yeah, given to Jamie Campbell. Striker's tackle. Doesn't know how to tackle because all he does is attack, so he's put his team under the pressure here. Good chance for Mississippi to put the ball in the box.
Yellow card has been issued.
Chance for Mississippi here. Cut it to a 2-1 lead in the 40th minute of action. 2-0 is our score now. Could be a big moment here in this match as Mississippi trying to get a goal in before the half.
Yeah, it really is. Quality chance to whip the ball in the box. Try and get Butler. Try and get his Tom or Tim.
Sergio Rojo, and that's deflected off by the Energy.
Such a waste of a free kick there, Tyler. Great opportunity.
Michael Nelson comes up and plays it.
Mississippi want to get back in this match. They want to get a goal. They've got to be more clinical in the final third. They've got to take their chances like they are. Get the ball in the box. It's got to be given an opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net. Can't be hitting the first man.
We are nearing the half here as Michael Nelson boots that away. Ben Conway trying to head that one. Controlled by Bria. Again, it was a goal in the 10th minute by Owen Hoskins to open up the scoring. A goal by Noah Keats in the 17th minute to make it 2-0. Energy have controlled this half once again, similar to the results on Friday night. So they try to move to 4-0 on this season. That one's going to be played out of bounds. Throw it for the Energy.
As you notice, as Bria play the ball around and keep it. Energy don't mind that. Energy are getting set up. Owen Hoskins, Daniel O'Keefe at the back, putting out their orders, and they're really well drilled. They're really well set up in the way that, regardless of how much Mississippi keep it and swing it, they're switched on and they can change players and make sure no gaps occur.
Josh Taylor plays that one well out of bounds. Throw in for Bria.
Yeah, I'm wondering what we said in our last commentary game because we seem to be getting aimed at here with a couple of Koreans.
No kidding. It was Josh Taylor and Morrow who had shots our way, which I don't believe you gave any one of those two your man of the match on Friday night. So maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe I've put us under the attack. I'll be putting a little mark next to the game. I'm sure I'll be having a word with them at half time. Again, good defensive play by Energy. Sorry, making Mississippi panic, making Mississippi commit mistakes that they don't have to make. As you see, Josh Taylor over there pressing the ball nice and high, getting the ball, and it goes straight back to Energy, keeping possession.
43rd minute here. Energy trying to mount one last chance here for the half. Nice save by Ledgeway. Come the Energy possibly once again. Hella City Bay controls it. Ball gets through.
Yeah,
and it's going to be a goal kick.
Just give Noah a little bit too much. Good idea. Noah's asking for a ball in that gap, finding a space, and Heller just can't convert the pass.
So we approach the 44th minute of action here in Norman, Oklahoma. Ball played out by Ledgeway. That was headed by Owen Hoskins.
Yeah, he's come through George Taylor and won the ball, which is quality to see. The defence.
So headed off, and it's going to be a goal kick. Still a really nice play by Ben Conway.
Nah, that's a corner. That was from their own player. That was Ignacio Flores. And as I said, the player Ignacio Flores, number 2 for Mississippi, his head looks to be all over the place. He seems to be getting involved in chirpy little arguments and trying to fight with people when he needs to be concentrating on his game.
Midway through the 44th minute, he tries to cross it in. That's going to be over the net for a goal kick.
Yep, little short corner there. Ben Conway whips it in. Sebastian Pineda just put the header over the bar, but it's a well worked routine there.
Two minutes at a time here in the first half as we are officially into the 45th minute of action. Will be a throw in for Brilla.
Yeah, I'm sure the heat will be playing a little bit of a part tonight. It may have cooled down a little bit, but all day it's been blistering heat, and I'm sure a couple of the boys are struggling out there.
It's Jamie Campbell over there on the far side. That one's played out.
Yeah, sometimes he just isolates himself. He's got to get other players involved and not worry about running down all the way into the corner flag, lifting his head and unsure where to play. He's got to think about the other players that are involved and get Morrow on the ball more.
So a corner coming up here. We're at the 46-minute mark. Cross coming in. Jamie Campbell trying to make a play on it. Batted out here, Josh Taylor. Minute left in the half. Jamie Campbell trying to cross it in. Trying to get a header on it.
Quality ball by Jamie. Just a little bit too far for the big man Daniel. Who's still up there from that corner trying to fish out a goal and keep up with his centre-back partnership. His energy just looked to slow things down, and Morrow's just launched it in the box.
Midway through the 45th minute, trying to make a play on it, and that'll be goal kick for Mississippi.
Tough technique, but he's got it completely wrong, but that's all right. It's 46 minutes, just about 47 minutes in, and that'll take us into the half, I'm sure. As I say, it will be interesting to see how Brilla come out after the second half. I'm sure they'll get another hairdryer treatment. They'll get all sorts cussed at them and shouted at them. So we'll see how it comes out in the second half.
And that's the half here, as the OKC Energy FC U23 will take a 2-0 lead into the locker room. We're at halftime here. We'll be back with more with Energy Action coming up next.
With the score, Energy 2,
Welcome back to second half action here. Tyler McComas, Neil Ferguson both with you. It's OKC Energy FC U23 action here as they lead at 2-0 coming out of the halftime break. And Neil, once again, like we saw on Friday night, just overall on the back line, offensively, did a great job for the most part of taking chances. Just a really good first half of play for the Energy.
Yeah, really controlling first half of the Energy. Bria held to maybe 1-2 chances. One that hit the crossbar and the other one was just a lame kind of shot. But Energy have really controlled the match and shown their quality throughout the night.
We are just about set here, as you see Mara Chikero and Noah Keats getting ready for the final 45 minutes of action.
Yep, all the Energy boys are out sharp, ready to go in the huddle in the middle of the field, still waiting for Bria to come out before. So both teams back on the field, ready to go, and we'll see how this one plays out in the second half. See
right in front of us, number 19 for Mississippi Bria. Give a tip of the cap to Bria Match Tracker at Bria Live. Says it's their first look at Carlos Perales from Spain. He got the start tonight, so kind of a new addition for Mississippi Bria here.
Yeah, I was speaking to a Mississippi player, and they said they got quite a few late additions last week. 4 or 5 players coming in, so maybe this weekend just came a little bit too quickly for them. Didn't have a chance to gel or didn't have a chance to get some fitness. So again, it's obviously a chance to see them playing and see these new players how they're playing.
Again, this will be the final game between these two teams in Norman. They will head to Mississippi here for a 2-game set starting next Friday night. 7 o'clock start time, then they'll wrap up the 4-game set on Sunday. Mississippi Bria based in Clinton, Mississippi, which is just west of Jackson. Road trip coming up for this team. Jamie Campbell kind of falls without any contact.
I think he just got tripped, or he left his leg in to get tripped. Bought himself a foul nonetheless, and good opportunity to swing the ball in the box. See if Big Owen Hoskins can go in there and get another goal for himself.
Owen Hoskins, he opened up the scoring tonight in the 10th minute. Had a goal last Friday night in the 5th minute. So a really good week for Owen Hoskins. 2 goals so far. 2 early goals. Voted Conference Defensive Player of the Year at St. Edwards. Has been with the Southampton FC Academy for 8 years.
Yeah, it's a good stint to have with a professional club.
Someone stolen away by Bria. Trying to get something going offensively here in the second half. Not many scoring chances for Bria in the first.
Yeah, they don't really have a go-to guy. Energy try and play the ball forward tomorrow and play off him, but Bria don't seem to lack someone who they can find, someone who they can play off of. This is a good opportunity though.
One's headed out. Nice slide tackle. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw for the Energy.
Throwing for the Energy.
47th minute of action.
Not really sure what's happening there. I'm
played over.
Yep, just given the first foul.
So we're going to be on Morrow. Be a free kick coming out for Bria, I believe.
Yeah, just a soft foul from Morrow there, as Spenloff's telling them there's no need to give away that foul. There's no need to give Bria the opportunity to put the ball in the box.
So here comes the kick coming up from Oscar Jimenez. As you see, Mauro Chikero, number 14 there. It's 3 goals on the season for Mauro. He scored in each of the 3 matchups this season as a cross comes in for Jimenez, and that one's headed away from Helis Adibe.
Yeah, Helis Adibe is not the tallest of fellas, but Certainly gets up there and wins quite a lot of headers for his side.
Seaman on the action once again. Here
Good
comes a cross from
opportunity,
Bria. And that one's going to get through. Energy trying to clear it here. Possible chance coming up here, and it's going to be headed out of bounds by Josh Taylor.
Yeah, good defensive play by Josh Taylor. The Mississippi player's just about to put his foot in there and hit a shot on goal, and he flies in with his head. That's quality, putting your body on the line for your team.
Be a corner for Bria.
Yeah, been a good start for Bria. Second half, excuse me. Energy have just got to ride this wave and make sure they don't give up any goals.
Cross comes in. That one's going to be headed out. Still controlled by Bria. Here's Jimenez. Left foot trying to cross it. That was going to be played out of bounds. It's going to be a throw for the Energy.
He's done well to work an opportunity to cross. That's got to come in at knee high. It's got to come in where our players can either get their head on it or get their foot on it. When you're putting the ball in at 7 foot in the air, nothing's really going to come of it.
Bihela Sidibe taking the throw. So we are midway through the 49th minute of action. What's the mindset for a road team playing 2 games in 3 days? Is it just to get a split and get out of there, 1 win, and maybe you take 1 loss out there, or is the mentality, let's go out there and win both of them?
Yeah, well, especially as Bria come into the match confident, taking the first team at PKs, winning their first 2 games in the league. They obviously want to come here for 2 wins. They don't want to lose games. No one wants to lose games when they play home or away. So when it comes to Energy going away next week, if they win tonight, then I'm sure they'll be trying to go down there and pull another 2 wins out the back. Obviously having the confidence and the surety of the 2 wins, that they want to get another 2 wins under their belt. They don't want to be losing games. Good play by Cillian Thompson there. There
it is, played out of bounds. That should be a throw coming up for the Energy, and it is. Here in the 50th minute of action. It'll be Sebastian Pineda on the throw from Graceland University. One's played over here. See if Jamie Campbell can get a cross in, and that one's saved by Ledgeway.
He's just taking himself too wide. He's just he's got to find that crossing opportunity closer to the goal.
Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here, Neil, but a great start so far this season, and again tonight by the OKC Energy. Midland Odessa Sockers FC, they were also off to a nice start. They currently lead the league with a 5-1 record. And just lo and behold, final 2 games of the regular season, those 2 teams will match up.
Yeah, that'll make for an interesting 2 games. If Energy keep going the way they're going, winning all their games, and also Midland as well, then I'm sure that'll make for an interesting 2 games.
Still have to get through tonight, though they do lead it 2-0 over Mississippi Brilla. Still played, ball still alive, trying to make a move on it. And we'll see which way this one's going.
I think it's giving a corner here.
It is going to be a corner for the Energy here. That was Noah Keats.
Yep, getting involved in the action. Every time we seem to be going forward, it's going through Josh or it's going through Noah. Getting Morrow involved, and then they try and play off him and get a shooting opportunity, as we've seen Noah crack one earlier and put it in the back of the net.
Noah Keats scored his 3rd goal of the season back in the 17th minute to make it a 2-0 game. Tied with Mauro Chicaro for goals on the season, both of them tied at 3. As a corner comes in here, possible chance, and a nice save by Ledgeway.
Yep. Both of them tied at 2, and then the big centre-back, Owen Hoskins, coming in with... both tied at 3, and Owen coming in with 2. So I'm sure they won't want to be overtaken by a centre-back, that's for sure. It's a good opportunity for Bria here for control.
Crossed in, headed back. Come the Energy, possibly once again. There's contact, and there will be a whistle.
Better play, though, by the Mississippi Bria. Getting forward, trying to play it up to the big man up top, lay it off, and layoff was just a little bit behind the player as he drives in, but much better and much more positive things for the manager. Whatever he's shouted at half time has obviously worked.
Foul was called on number 7, Lucas Cordiero, who actually plays at Oklahoma Wesleyan. Not sure if you're familiar with him or not, Neil.
I've never heard of him, but I've heard of the school, quality school, a little bit in the middle of nowhere, so it's tough for them to sometimes bring in players if there's not a lot around the school, but they're a good outfit. Definitely one of the best teams in Oklahoma here.
Who would you say is the best soccer program in the state of Oklahoma?
There's quite a few. OCU, USAO, SCU's got a decent program, still struggling a little bit. Oklahoma Wesleyan are definitely a good side. Outside of that,
Tries to rip a shot on goal with the left foot, and it'll be a goal kick for the Energy.
yeah, outside of that, I'm struggling to think of teams and schools that are put up a big challenge.
Got ORU in Tulsa that plays.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not really familiar with schools in Tulsa, but ORU, I definitely heard good things about it. The school I played at was NAI, so I'm not too familiar with Tulsa teams or any of the teams out there, but I'm sure they've got some good outfits. As Tulsa always seems to produce good teams and good schools that do well at every event they seem to play at.
Energy throw coming up. There's Pineda once again. Trying to get it to Morrow.
Yep, good play by Morrow. Just can't get past that last line of defence of Adam Butler there.
55th minute of action here from Norman, Oklahoma. Energy trying to move to 4-0 on this young season. Here comes Noah Keats in the middle of the field, rips a shot, and it's deflected off the keeper, and it'll be a corner for the Energy.
Yeah, it's quality play from Noah there. Not just the shot and the turn, but the finding that little gap, finding that little pocket of space where he can have a couple of yards to spin and get his shot away. Just shows some real soccer intelligence and class from his part.
I believe that will be Noah Keats on the far side taking the corner. As we just cross into the 56th minute of action.
Yeah, as we get us up here for Mississippi.
I believe we do. Looks like that might be Brandon Hall running in. Nobody ran out.
Yeah,
and another nice save by Pineda.
I think the big fella Tom Pauls went off. I believe he's went off, and the big fella swapped in at centre half.
No substitution so far for the Energy. See them moving around, getting stretched out here. So here comes Brilla trying to mount some sort of attack. There's Carlos Perales. Ignacio Flores. Back to Perales. Crosses it in. It's going to be headed away by the Energy. And Morrow trying to dish it off back to Sebastian Pineda. Here comes Sebastian Pineda. Possible chance coming up for the Energy here. He's going to look to cross it. He does. And it's just not controlled. That's able. If Morrow's able to control that, could possibly put it in the back of the net. Not able to.
Butler getting a little bit too close to to Morrow there, sorry. Just turned, spinned, and Pineda's went round the outside, and Butler's left in no man's land. Pulling a tractor, a little bit slower than the other players out there, but just a good chance again for Energy.
So a corner coming up here. Once again, the Energy controlling the action here in the second half. What's played in. Here's Josh Taylor. Tries to rip a shot on goal. That one's going to be well out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Brilla.
Yeah, it's a good idea, but maybe not on this surface. This surface is a little bit bobbly, and to hit that one first time is definitely a hard one. It can bounce up and hit off your shin, which clearly it done there and went flying over.
According to Brilla Match Tracker, you are right. Hall is in for Tom Paul, which looked like he had a hamstring issue possibly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very really wrong, Tyler.
Brilla fans, PDL fans, if you're out there listening, you can follow at Brilla Live for all the action for the Mississippi Brilla this year. Good chance here for Brilla just to take a touch and deliver the ball.
decided to go short.
Trying to get a cross in.
Good ball, just getting no one in the box. Got one man in the box. There's got to be more bodies getting forward, trying to finish and convert these good crosses that are happening.
See if Josh Taylor can possibly make a play, and it's going to be played out by Ledgeway. You can also follow the Energy FC U23 on Twitter at Energy FC U23.
I think we're going to see us up here for Energy as well. Looks like the boss is getting ready.
Throw in for the Energy.
Who has the better kits of the two teams, Neil? That's what's really important, right?
To be honest, I'm not really too fond of either of them. They look as if they're a little bit mismatched. Obviously, Energy usually wear white shorts, but the thing that really frustrates me is the Energy socks.
You're not a fan of the socks?
No, they look as if they're brought from Dollar General or somewhere similar.
Honesty up here in the booth from Neil Ferguson.
Yeah.
That's what you'll get.
Yeah, I've always got to. But it's the same with the first team. They play in these socks that have no brand or no. They just don't look like soccer socks. But hey, they do the job, I guess.
There you go. Do a job as we approach the 60th minute.
Yeah, another sub.
For the Energy,
Jamie Campbell comes off. Devontae DeBose comes in.
We've seen the same substitute on Friday evening, Tyler, and it really worked well. The boss seems to be more of a defensively minded player. Coming to 60 minutes, you're 2-0 up. Obviously, you want another goal, but you can provide some support.
Big contact on Devontae DeBose, who comes in the game. That was Lucas Cordiero, and he's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, he's cleared them up there. Striker's tackle, the big man obviously plays up top. Doesn't really know how to tackle, so he wants to make sure the boss knows that this is a game. Again, a good chance as Big Daniel O'Keefe trots forward and gets in the box. Hopefully gets his head on the end of this one.
Josh Taylor's going to cross it in, and that one's going to be played long. And they're saved by Ledgeway.
Good opportunity here for Bria to attack.
Trying to set something up here.
Yep, if they come to the left or if they have a shot from the edge of the box, good.
Tries to rip a shot, deflected. That's one guy that's been really busy the past two games. Brendan Ledgeway, the goalkeeper for Mississippi Brilla, had his work cut out for him in the past two games.
Yep, definitely. And some things he's done well, some a little bit questionable, but he's got to have a better defence in front of him. We've got to have people on his side helping him out, not get peppered with shots for a whole 90 minutes. Good opportunity here for Brilla though. Good chance to deliver the ball in the box. As you see Spenlove on the camera here, just barking some orders, making sure everyone's switched on and in the right position.
Here comes Oscar Jimenez. Right foot crosses in. Loose ball. And Michael Nelson just pokes that one away. Another shot on goal.
Yeah, good play by Michael Nelson. There's certainly some bodies and Bria trying to get on the end of it, and the big man just comes out and punches it to safety.
Was just about to say, as we were commenting on Brendan Ledgeway, that it was kind of the opposite for Michael Nelson. He hasn't had, a whole lot of opportunities to make a whole lot of plays, but he just did right there and did a nice job.
Yeah, for sure. I said it last game. When you're a goalkeeper and you don't have a lot to do, you've got to be always switched on. You have to have concentration, because when that comes your way, one mess up and the other team's straight back in it. Michael seems to be switched on at all points, and regardless of what minute it is in the game, he'll make a save.
Looks like it'll be an energy throw coming up. Pineda will take it. Head coach Chris Spinlove was able to empty the bench Friday night. I think everybody on the roster may have got some minutes in, Neil.
Yeah, I think that was the case. And that's obviously good as it gets towards the end of the season and games are maybe a little bit tighter. The bench doesn't usually see some minutes, so it's the start of the season. Obviously every game means something, but if you're 3-0 up, it's a chance to get some of your bench players on and more importantly get your first team players a rest.
63rd minute from Norman, Oklahoma. Playing this match at the Norman High School Soccer Complex. Second game of a 4-game set. Again, these two teams will head to Clinton, Mississippi next week, where they'll play Friday night at 7 o'clock and then get on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. It'll be the last regular season matchup between these two teams.
Again, it's just a little bit side to side, but Bria trying to keep the ball for maybe 5-10 minutes as Ben Conway does some quality work. Should have been a foul, but there's Garrett Welch in there breaking things up as he always does.
Really nice play for Garrett Welch. Gets it to Devontae DeBose. Stolen away. And we do have a Bria player that's on the ground currently holding his knee.
Jake McCain there just got a touch before DeBose. DeBose has followed through and volleyed him straight in the shin. A little bit of a sore one, but he'll be fine.
Jake McCain from the University of Nebraska, Omaha. Looks like he's going to walk it off. Looks like he'll be okay. Bria controls it. Contact. There will be a foul.
Silly foul. Garrett Welch doesn't need to be diving in there. He's just got to stand and show him back to his own box, show him back to his own players and get back in and regroup. Gives a opportunity for Bria to get the ball in the box here. Spen Love out there barking orders again, looking a little bit frantic maybe as they're giving away some needless fouls and hoping that Bria don't finish any of these balls.
Here comes Oscar Jimenez. Puts it in. Headed back. Weak shot on goal. Left foot. Deflected away. It's going to be a throw in for Bria. 65th minute of action. Here comes Jimenez again. Tries to get inside the box here. Controlled. That's Lucas Baderi. And it's going to be a goal kick for the Energy.
Owen Hoskins here is doing a great job. The big man's doing a little bit of flex, a little bit of trickery, trying to get a foul or trying to get something from Owen, but he's just stood him up, shielded him out, and Energy get out the box for a goal kick.
So Michael Nelson will play this one out again. Energy have been very, very aggressive on the ball as well. Seen that tonight.
Yeah, they're giving it any 50-50s. They're trying to make it 60-40 to Energy, and they're going through everything. As you see, Ben Conway sizes up defender here and has got a good opportunity. Ben
Conway just wide.
Yeah, good defending. They're just pushing him out wide, making that shot as difficult as possible. And Ben just couldn't really hit the target.
Goal kick here for Bria. Ledgeway is going to play this one out. In the 66th minute of action from Norman, Oklahoma. Played out of bounds. Energy throw.
Yeah, I did the internal PA for the home game for
Pineda coming here on the throw. Bit of contact there. That's for Morrow. Whistle call.
Yeah, Butler's all over Morrow there. He's just getting too close. Obviously, you don't want Morrow turning, but arm's length away, just push him back. You don't need to be mollycoddling him and jumping all over the back of him. He's always going to give a foul.
A little bit of conversation with the referee there. A couple Bria players.
Yeah, it happened in the first half. They were getting frustrated with the calls, but again, the officials been good tonight. Nothing really out of the ordinary or nothing really poor from the officials. Good chance.
Cross comes in. Loose ball, trying to bicycle kick it in. It's back in the net.
Finish.
And a great goal for the OKC Energy as they take a 3-0 lead in the 67th minute.
Yeah, the big man Jake. No, sorry, not Jake. It was who am I looking for here? Daniel O'Keefe. Quality header back, and Morrow's just bicycle. Morrow's finished it off after Daniel's headed it back to him, so it's a quality bicycle kick from the big man Morrow.
So Morrow Chikero, his 4th goal on the year. He has now scored a goal in every single match this season.
Yeah, that's very, very difficult skill to master, and getting up there from the big man Daniel, knocking it back, and tidy finish. Quality stuff.
So we're at a 3-0 advantage for OKC Energy FC U23 in the 68th minute. And Neil, that was probably the most impressive goal that we've seen so far this year. What a play by Morrow.
Yeah, no doubt. He's had the 2 highlight goals. His free kick and also that overhead kick is just different level. You can see why he plays at a good level at SMU and why he's doing well down there.
Possible chance for Coach Spinlove again to empty out his bench once again tonight as the Energy have a 3-0 lead.
Yep, 70 minutes in the game. I think he'll start making some more subs, 75, and then going into the 80th minute. Start putting, I'm sure Zalzman will be one of the first couple of subs going on, who's came on the last few games and produced some talent.
Brilla just trying to get something going offensively. Haven't scored a goal yet in the first 2 games of these matchups. Here comes possible chance here, though. Trying to cross it in. Really nice defensive play by Pineda.
Yeah,
and they're going to get a goal kick out of it. Are they going to get a goal kick? They are.
That defending there from Pineda is unreal. Brilla trying to throw fakes and funts and trying to kind of throw him off the path of where he's going. Pineda stands strong and makes a quality tackle and gets energy out with a goal kick.
So we are midway through the 69th minute of action. Just saw Mauro Chicaro, the hometown kid from Norman North, Gatorade Player of the Year in high school, with a tremendous goal just a few minutes ago. Let's head it out, and here we go once again. Here come the Energy in. Trying to cross it in. That's going to be played out by Brilla.
It's got to be more selfish there for me. Obviously, you're 3-0 up and you're trying to play a little bit, but if you're 6 yards out from goal, have a smash, have a shot on goal. He's trying to get Noah Keats in the ball there.
Into the 70th minute. Josh Taylor plays that out of bounds. It'll be a Brilla throw. Jake McCain on the throw.
Luis Bedouard there is obviously went up to win the header, but Owen's so tight to him and he's not letting him flick it on. It just makes him go all the way back. It's quality defending again from the 2 centre backs at Oklahoma Energy.
Morrow once again getting it to the middle of the field. Here's Ben Conway trying to make a move, gets it over to the right side. Here's Josh Taylor.
Yep.
Josh Taylor makes a move, try to get back to his right. Dishes it back over to Morrow. Here it comes, and just miss-hit.
Yeah, he's predominantly left foot, so when that comes across on a bobbly field on your right, as you can see, it can end up anywhere.
I'm not sure if we'll be able to get that ball back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be given the
I had to climb the fence to get that one.
Yeah, a little boy looks as if he's going climbing. I'm sure Morrow will owe him something for that.
So despite having a 3-0 lead, couple chances since then for the Energy. Still on the attack.
Good play by Brilla if they come out left, yep. Got a chance to deliver.
Jake McCain plays it back. Lucas Cordiero trying to get it inside the box. Here's Cordiero once again, back to McCain. McCain trying to keep it in bounds. He's not able to, but they get the throw. Trying to make a play on it. Here's a possible chance coming for Brilla. Here's the cross, just nobody there.
Yeah, it's a difficult cross there when no one's in the box. They're trying to pick out one man in between 3. It's obviously hard as the odds are against you. They've done a not bad job, but if Brilla get a goal, it's definitely not over. We've still got 18 minutes left here.
Trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time here in Norman, Oklahoma is Mississippi Brilla. They were shut out last Friday night 3-0, which is our score here tonight in the 72nd minute.
Yeah, looks like Energy are going to make a sub again. And of course I was right, it looks like Zalzman's going to come on.
It's played all the way back. Do you think Coach Spinlove just kind of texts you these subs before he makes them, just to make sure they're okay with you, Neil?
Yeah, he should do anyway. Nah, it's just all soccer knowledge, Tyler. I think it's all about luck. Zalzman's come on the last couple of games and he's really injected some pace and some power going forward, so just makes sense to make that sub. I'm sure it'll be Ben Conway making way. For a winger, for Ben Conway, Jamie Campbell. If you play 55, 60, anywhere between that and 70 minutes, you're really tired after giving your all, going up and down that line.
Trying to crosses it in and almost finds the far post.
Yeah, good effort there by the big fella, Lucas.
Cordiero.
Yep, it's a good effort trying to find that back post. what I was saying, for a winger, 70 minutes is a long time if you're working and giving 100%, doing offence and defence. So that's usually who you'll see get subbed out first.
Goal kick coming up for Michael Nelson as we approach the 74th minute here.
And these conditions are going to suit Zalzman. The sun's went down a little bit and it's a little bit cooler now, so he's got an opportunity to drive and go at 100%.
Josh Taylor in the middle of the field.
It's a good tackle by the referee there.
Contact there, and will be it's going to be foul on Josh Taylor, yeah.
Yep.
Josh Taylor, St. Edward's his last club. He is from London, England. Plays it back to Ledgeway.
Yeah, the centre backs and the defenders of Bria, when Morrow starts pressing, they get a little hit the panic button, the big red button, and they just go home to their keeper. They don't really have the confidence to play out like the Energy have been proven they do, and they try and keep the ball. As I say that, they give it away.
There you go, Bria, possibly here in the middle of the field,
Just
trying to get it over to Jake McCain.
Just kept it in, but still Energy got control of the ball.
Go again, stolen right back away, and here come the Energy on the attack. Tella Sidibe. There's Morrow on the far left side. Deep cross in, that's going to be an easy save for Ledgeway.
Yeah, again, we've got another sub coming up for the Energy. It looks like Conrad Goldburn's coming on. As we're still waiting for Zalzman. Goldburn come on the last game. I'm sure he'll do the same. Go on up top, hold up the ball, and try and break up play a little bit as Bria trying to build up some steam and try and get some attacks under their belt.
So it'll be David Zalzman coming in from Venezuela. And as Neil said, it also looks like Conrad Goldborn from West Texas A&M University, McKinney, Texas. He will also come in here soon. So we are into the 76th minute. Noah Keats. Ben Conway on the play there. Here's Cordiero once again. It came very close to a goal just a few minutes ago. Here comes, tries to rip a shot on goal.
Yeah, Cillian Thompson thinks it's American football and he smashed that high wide, and certainly not very handsome.
Cillian Thompson, that'll sail well over the goalkeeper for a goal kick.
Yep, a chance for Energy to get their subs in here.
And here comes David Zalzman coming on.
Subbing in for the Energy.
Yep, Ben
Number
Conway
18, David Zalzman.
coming off along with Morrow.
Ben Conway will come off, University of the Incarnate Word. He's also a native of England.
Yeah, that just makes sense. Zalzman will both play left midfield where Bon Conway was playing. Big Conrad Goldburn will go up top for Morrow. Well deserved rest for those two players.
Mauro Chiquero will come off as well. Leads the team with 4 goals on the season. Again, he scored a goal in every single game this season, including the game winner last Sunday against Albuquerque, which came on a free kick. Very impressive goal by Mauro. Had a even more impressive one tonight. Trying to play it in, plays it back out to Josh Taylor. Possible cross coming up for the Energy. Deflected away by Bria. That one will stay in play. Do have a Bria player down. Can't really see who it is at this point. But we are into the 78th minute here in Norman, Oklahoma. Energy FC U23 with a 3-0 lead. Trainer's actually going to come out here for Bria.
Yeah, I can't see who that is. Well, deserved break here for the Energy lads, and maybe a chance for the Mississippi coach. Doesn't look like he's doing it, but maybe a chance to try and give some marking orders. Maybe a little too late for that.
You see that he's still down. Trainer attending to him. Chance for both clubs to regroup themselves here late in the match. See both on the sidelines getting some water. Words of encouragement for both coaches. He's actually sitting up now.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. I didn't see if there was any challenge or.
Now you see him. He's looks like he's okay, walking slowly off the field.
Yeah, I think that's Ignacio Flores. I think that's the right back.
Looks like it is Ignacio Flores. He'll be walking off right by the trainer.
As our time's winding down, again it's going to the stage where Mississippi just want to get on that bus, get their shower, get on the bus and get out of Oklahoma City. They've not had a good time of it since they came here. Go home, and obviously it's a long drive home. That'll be pretty awkward and pretty boring, as the boys can't really have a laugh after getting beat twice. But they've got a week of training to find something, find some energy, or find some sort of tactic from somewhere to try and combat this very good outfit of energy under 23s.
Clinton, Mississippi isn't exactly just a bus ride down the street. You're exactly right. After 2 games in 3 days where you've been beaten thoroughly in both matches, definitely doesn't make it any fun because you kind of feel bad, can't cut up and have fun, have a good time. It's almost like, Neil, that you just kind of have to sit there the entire bus ride and keep quiet to yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Don't get me wrong, it can also go another way where as soon as you get on that bus, the manager says, okay, that's it, done, forget about it, let's enjoy our drive home. I'm sure they'll have Monday off, or maybe even Tuesday off by the time they get home. Come into training with the right attitude, practice has got to be good, so sometimes that happens, the coach will just say, forget about it, it's done. It's a good opportunity for energy.
Here's still possible, a chance for the energy. Plays it back out. I think on the flip side of that, Neil, there is nothing better, though, than winning on the road and then the bus trip after.
Yeah, for sure. I've been involved in some of them. But I'm sure if as soon as they got on that bus, and I would not want to be the first person to crack a joke, I'm sure the coach would go absolutely through you. But it'll be interesting to see again next week how they change their training schedule, maybe change their formation, personnel, and try and beat this quality team that's the under 23 Energies.
For teams around the PDL league, a bunch of guys that really haven't played with each other that much. That's kind of how you develop that team chemistry, though. Long road trips.
Yeah, and sometimes a defeat is what you need. Sometimes a defeat is when you see who the men are and you see who really stands up and wants to win. Obviously, winning 2 on the bounce isn't what you need, but it could be a turnaround. Could be they could have played 2 easy games against some lower opponents and won 2 games and got a little bit over cocky and come into this game and got put back in their place. But as I say, next week for them, practice has got to be 100%. They've got to come with the right attitude, and I'm sure the coach will drill that into them, because there's nothing to say that they can't turn this around in Mississippi.
More substitutions coming up as we are midway through the 82nd minute. Raul Benit will be coming into action.
Yeah, looks there's a couple for Mississippi as well, 15 and 16. We've got Matt Rogers and
Baran Husseini.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm the champion at name pronunciations, Neil.
Yeah, there's no way I was going to attempt that.
Granted, I do have the name pronunciations right next to me, thanks to the great staff here with the Energy FC, but I'm sure I would have guessed it anyway. Who knows? Shot on goal, just wide off the post.
Yeah, Houseman's got to drill that across the box to try and find Noah Keats, who's on the edge of the 6-yard box, but drilled a shot, smashed it off the crossbar, and to be honest, 3-0 up, 84 minutes, that's all right.
For the Mississippi Brilla, Baran Husseini.
So we'll see substitutions take place in the 83rd minute of action. Sun has set here in Norman, Oklahoma.
All Also subbing in for
I can tell you, Tyler, I'm
Korea.
glad the sun is set because
15,
this afternoon I got severely sunburned. So
It was a hot one today.
yeah, and the Scottish pale skin doesn't really fare well in the sun.
Neil's going to be sporting a tan around town here for the
Also
next week.
subbing in for the
Yeah,
energy.
today it's just a little bit of a farmer's tan, all red.
Will you be attending the road trip to Mississippi
I
next
will
week?
not, no. Unless I get the call up and someone offers to pay me some money,
There you go.
then I'll make it, but I'm not going off my own back now.
I don't think Clinton, Mississippi is exactly ready for Neil Ferguson just
No,
yet.
if it was Vegas, then I would go.
There you go.
Clinton, Mississippi, I think I'll give it a pass. I'm sure it's a lovely place, but not for me. Good play again by Owen Hoskins.
Headed out by Bria. Looks like that's Zalzman. Back to Zalzman. Make no mistake about it, it may be a 3-0 game, but these guys coming off the bench, they want to get a goal of their own here in the final
They've
minutes.
got something to prove. When you're not starting and you go on with 10-15 minutes left, you want to get everything you can out of this game. You want to prove that you should be starting to coach. There's a good opportunity. It's quality play here by Energy.
Chance here, just miss hit.
Yeah, that football's unreal. Playing it straight forward to the big man Conrad, chested over the centre back, and getting quite far up the field there is Garrett Welch.
Subbing in for Mississippi.
85th minute of action here. Goal kick coming up for Bria. Neil will give you his man of the match just shortly after the match is concluded.
Yeah, I'm glad you gave me a little bit of time this time.
Morrow obviously was upset that you didn't pick him last game as he
Tried to knock
sailed
us
one
out.
right at us. I'm just glad that window was closed. I really am.
Yeah, for sure.
Here we come. There's Devontae DeBose. Plays it back. Owen Hoskins, who opened up the scoring tonight in the 10th minute. It was a goal by Owen Hoskins in the 10th minute, a goal by Noah Keats in the 17th minute to give the Energy a 2-0 advantage going into halftime. And a great goal by Mauro Chicaro
Throw in for Mississippi.
to move it to a 3-0 game.
Again, I think we're getting the whole bench here from Energy. Chad Dennis and Garrett McLaughlin are getting ready to play. The last 4 or 5 minutes after some stoppage time.
Give us a look, Neil, on some of these guys. They're from out of the country. They attend schools in other states. What are their living situations this summer in this area?
They're over at Oklahoma City University.
It's a possible chance coming up here.
Yeah, he's given offside.
Offsides call.
Yeah, they're staying in the dorms at Oklahoma City University, where obviously they'll be taken care of there. I believe everything's paid for, and it's pretty much quite a chilled out place, pretty much right next to Oklahoma City, so there's plenty to do. Training facilities is actually pretty interesting. The owner of the whole club, Energy FC, has got his own field in his backyard.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah, so that's where the under-23s train. They get to use that facility and they get to use the owner's pool and stuff like that. So it's quite a good setup for the guys. A lot of these players are, and that's quite important when you come to play PDL, is where do you get to play and where do you get to stay? What's your living situation? I'm sure that can make a big impact. You don't want to be going somewhere where there's nothing to do. So it's a good setup by the Energy. First year doing it. So I'm sure a couple of these players will be wanting to come back, especially if they do well further into the season.
Do they just bus over from Oklahoma City to Norman for each game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Or the car ride, the carpool. It's a good opportunity.
Cross comes in, near chance there for Bria. It's going to be played out as we're in the 88th minute. Looked like Michael Nelson was going to come up and make a play on the ball, but it actually just squirted past him.
Yeah, I think he's parried that one out. But Adam Butler's just in there trying to prove himself. He's got a couple of friends out here. He lives in the city, so interesting for him playing in front of some players that he knows and some boys that he knows. So trying to get a goal there, prove himself.
Jake McCain will come out for Brilla. And you're seeing more substitutions here for the Energy, as that's Chad Dennis coming in from Southwest Christian, Liverpool native.
Garrett Welsh coming out.
Cross comes in. Played long, headed back. Going to be controlled by Brilla.
As you look at this, we're in the 89th minute. Josh Taylor's still pressing that man. He's still working his socks off even though he's played the full 90 minutes. Full 89 minutes. He played most of the other game. I'm pretty sure he's played pretty much every single minute of this early season. Putting in that effort just to prove how much it means to these boys.
Could end up with the exact same score as we had Friday night, as we are currently at 3-0. Deep cross comes in. That's going to be headed out by the Energy. There's Sidibe.
Good play by Raul Benito. The ball's got absolutely fizzed in at him knee high and he's plucked it down and put energy on the attack as the big man Conrad just miscontrols it.
And into the 90th minute. Back to Josh Taylor. He's trying to possess the ball now. Run the final few minutes of this contest out. Do have a possible substitution coming in on the next one. 2 minutes of added time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official on the sideline has indicated that there will be a minimum of 2 minutes added in the second half.
There's DeBose over in the corner. Excuse me, Conrad Goldborn over in the corner. There's number 22 again about to substitute, which you found out. We do not have a number 22 on the roster, but you found out who he was earlier today.
Yeah, Garrett McLaughlin is actually number 19 on the roster, but Garrett McLaughlin, still a senior in high school, this kid, so he's clearly got some talent.
He is from Heritage Hall High School in Oklahoma City.
I believe he's going to SMU to play after the summer.
Very good soccer program. You see several players throughout this Energy roster who are currently at SMU. Michael Nelson, the goalkeeper, being one of them. Mauro Chicaro, the leader in goals for the Energy with 4. He is also an SMU product. Garrett Welch from Richmond, Texas. He goes to SMU as well. So Garrett McLaughlin next year will join some familiar faces.
Yeah, and that'll help him out going in as a freshman when you go in there. You don't know a single person. The fact that he knows 3, maybe 4 players is definitely going to help him out.
About to approach the 92nd minute here from Norman, Oklahoma. Energy trying to close this one out, move to 4-0 on the season.
Yeah, and tonight, Tyler, I think the man of the match has got to go to Mauro. Not the fact that he tried to knock us out, but Mauro Chicaro's been unreal tonight. He's given the 2 big centre-backs, Aaron Butler and the 2 other boys that have subbed for each other, have been quality. They're 2 good centre-backs, got a good reputation, obviously good players, but Mauro puts himself around. And to top off that, he scored an unbelievable bicycle kick. So tonight, the man of the match is Mauro Chicaro.
There you see Coach Spinlove still getting on the referees a little bit here. 92nd minute.
Yep, he's still barking out orders at his players. And we're on 92.5 minutes here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be it. Yep.
And that's the final whistle, and that'll do it. The OKC Energy FC U23 moved to 4-0 on the year after back-to-back 3-0 wins over Mississippi Brilla Friday night and tonight here. The 2 teams will now hit the road. They will travel to Clinton, Mississippi. Next game's coming up. Quickly read off the upcoming Energy U23 FC schedule. They will take on Mississippi Brilla in Clinton, Mississippi, Friday, June 10th at 7 o'clock. They will play the second game and the final of a 4-game set against Brilla at 7 o'clock on Sunday. OKC won't be back home until Saturday, June 25th at Taft Stadium at 12 o'clock when they take on St. Louis FC. So it'll be a while before Tyler McComas, myself, and Neil Ferguson will be on the air. But in the meantime, follow at Energy FC U23 on Twitter for all the team's updates. Signing off here, Tyler McComas, Neil Ferguson from the Norman High Soccer Complex in Norman, Oklahoma.